beautiful day. So, I feel like I'm missing something right here. I can't find my glasses either. My reading glasses. Okay, it helps me get into my studying when it's time to study. Got me really focusing on what I'm reading. Okay, it makes me feel like I'm in a different world. Okay, so let's get it. Okay, show me from all my station. Okay. You got me corner this mother stripping. Got the mother complaining. I'm going to move the face and tell you to put on some filling, spilling, picking, shot. I'm going to put your numbers and spill us with the following that you do, and then you get you like a woman kind of so. I think I was going to see the kids. I'm going to need to be shuffling and feeling like I'm going to go shot. This way for the same police, and it's just like I'm going to get you, and then you show up. And you put that with the kids who are really so. Alright. Let's get it now. Let me pluck. Not pluck. You know, cut the deck. I couldn't get it out. Alright. Look at that light. It's shining so bright through the window, okay? Alright, let's get it. What you got for me, Holy Spirit? Okay. What you got for me? What you got for me, Holy Spirit? So we got thoughts, passion. We got thoughts, passion, kidnap. And we got sibling rivalry. Okay? So, I gotta keep my little Virgo light right there. Okay, so thoughts, passion, kidnap, and sibling rivalry. So somebody having thoughts and very passionate about a kidnap. Alright. Some siblings here. Somebody's siblings. This is crazy and weird. We got trustworthy. We got sensitive, housing, flaws and all. Okay, y'all know it's gonna come. This message is gonna come to me. It may not be here right now. It may not have hit yet. Okay, you gotta hit first. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, because you know I gotta put these cards in a row. So let me put these cards in a row like I do. Okay. I need like this book. Let me use this book. Alright, yes. Okay. Trust your thoughts, okay? It's like passion. Your passion, somebody's passion here, right? Directly correlates with what they're sensitive about. Yeah. Then we have kidnap and housing. Then we have sibling rivalry. And it was definitely in reverse. Because look, me just now wanting to even put it up, right? It went back in reverse again. So that's going to stay in reverse. Sibling rivalry. And flaws and all. Okay? What's next? What else we got here? What else we got here? We got support. We got independent, productive, POA, And we have mockery. And mockery is just on the side here. Okay, we have meds at the bottom. So, somebody's thoughts, altered medical document. And we have at the bottom of the deck, lawyer. Then we have sacred servant. And then we have shaman. We also have funeral here. And then we have happening in real time. Okay, so somebody was trying to make a mockery out of somebody, right? And they altered medical documents behind the scene. Okay, then we have lawyer. It could be this lawyer. A lawyer they could be trying so hard to make a mockery out of someone by altering medical documents. Yeah. They alter a sacred servant's medical documents, trying to make a mockery out of them. Okay, you don't mock any child of the Most High, okay? Anybody that's on the mission for the Most High Holy Spirit, you don't mock them, because that's mocking the Most High and Holy Spirit. That's the same thing. Okay, this sacred servant is a shaman. Okay, they are a healer. The shaman is in their blood. Okay, this is who they are. Ancestrally, this is who they are in their blood, DNA-wise. Okay, when their DNA activated, them being a shaman is who they are, like in their blood. Okay, shamans can tap into a different world, a different realm here. Okay, and they can receive messages from their ancient ancestors to come back to heal, to give messages and strategies and different ways to heal. They get different messages from other realms, from ancestral forces. Okay, ancestors from other realms to bring that information back into this realm and use that information to heal people. Okay, yeah. Happening in real time. So that means this is happening right now. Okay. Alright, yeah. Persistent tree hugger. Freedom. Alright, so this is what I'm getting, right? Somebody's having like thoughts right now, right? And I'm getting, they should trust their thoughts right here. I'm getting something as far as this passion goes. Somebody's having thoughts, and they having about something they're passionate about, okay? And I'm getting it's some type of kidnapping, which is weird as I don't know what. Okay, somebody is passionate about kidnapping somebody or having somebody kidnapped. This is weird. Sibling rivalry is in reverse. Okay, so it's like it could have been some siblings here of somebody, of a shaman or in a sacred servant here that was passionate about somebody being kidnapped, about them being kidnapped. So this shaman, sacred servant shaman, I'm getting they are a shaman by blood. I'm getting they have deep connections with the Most High and Holy Spirit, okay? But shamanism is something that is in their ancestral roots here. So shaman is something that is who they are naturally, okay? It's something that's passed down to them, inherited to them, okay? A gift, okay? Yeah. And it's like somebody is having real like heavy thoughts about doing something they're passionate about. And what they're passionate about is kidnapping somebody. And these are siblings here. But it's in reverse. Or they're having thoughts about how they was passionate about kidnapping somebody. Meaning they already have done this, or they passionate about doing this. These are siblings here. I'm getting they being exposed. It's a backfire on these siblings because they're in reverse. Okay, I'm getting they were seen as trustworthy here. Whoever these siblings were of someone, they were seen as trustworthy. Okay. With this sensitive, I'm getting they knew very sensitive. They knew sensitive information about this sacred servant or shaman. That's what I'm getting. With this housing, it's like I'm getting they use this information against them to affect their housing situation. Yes. Or it could have been the house that they could have like gotten from them misusing sensitive information about this sacred servant of shaman. Okay, with this falls in all card right here, it's like they knew flaws. Yeah, it was some type of flaws it was that they knew about this shaman here. They try to act like they really love this shaman with this falls in all card, but they was really like sneaking them. Support. Okay, I'm getting they got support with this. They was help. They had got help with doing this. These siblings. Okay, they got support from someone. I'm getting, it could have been this lawyer right here with this mockery, alter medical documents, and lawyer. Sacred servant shaman against a sacred servant and shaman. Yeah. Okay, with this funeral card, it's like I'm getting like somebody could be passing, or they could have said that the sacred servant shaman passed. I'm getting their shaman by blood, but their tradition, their beliefs. Okay, they have different beliefs than the average shaman I'm getting here. Yeah. Like their beliefs is what their beliefs are. Okay. At the same time, that doesn't change the fact that they are a shaman. Yes, that doesn't change the fact. And it's like they had to find their own way. Okay. So they have different beliefs than the you know, the typical shaman would. Because they had to find their own way through. I'm getting they wasn't given elder wisdom, you know, like there was no elders around to give them that wisdom, so they had to kind of like go their own route with, you know, finding out who they are and what their purpose and calling is in life, which may not directly align with shamanism. It may align at some point in their life. Okay, I'm getting though that they are a sacred servant first though. Okay, so it means like their calling may be a little different from what shamans do, okay? But they are shaman by blood. I'm getting here with that. And I'm getting that they knew very sensitive information about them to affect their housing and try to act like they was accepting them. They accepted them, they loved them with this flaws and all. And they got support from doing this. Or they could have been acting like, oh, I'm supportive. We support them. We accept them, flaws and all. Or something like that. And then with this independent card, I'm getting that too. They could have been trying to like say that they support this shaman and sacred servant. They could have been saying we support them. Yeah. But I'm getting with this independent and productive. It's like this shaman sacred servant, okay, this sacred servant here proved that they was independent, okay, and productive here, regardless of what these siblings were saying behind the scenes. And I'm getting it, they did this to try to get some type of POA over this shaman sacred servant, right? They did this to try to have some type of POA over this their sibling here, yup, or somebody that it could have been a sibling child or something like that with this kidnap. It could have been a sibling's child, something like that. Okay, yeah. It's like they was doing things behind the scenes, man, under this moon energy. Like they was doing things behind the scenes. It was a hidden plot to go against that sibling and seem very trustworthy. Okay, went in with very sensitive information about this shaman, man. This sacred servant here. There was that sibling or somebody that is like a child of that sibling or something. And they really made it seem like they accepted this shaman, flaws and all. They accepted this sacred servant, flaws and all. And they support them with this support card right here. And it says independent, productive. So it's like this shaman really proved, okay, this sacred servant shaman proved that they were independent and productive even after everything that was said against them. And I'm getting that them saying all of this against them was just for a POA. Okay, and this lawyer wanted to make a mockery out of this sacred servant shaman, right? I'm getting a bigot, somebody that doesn't like this sacred servant and shaman's beliefs. Okay, they wanted to make a mockery out of them. I'm getting they was doing this for different reasons other than what the siblings could have been doing this for. They had their own ulterior motive, just like the siblings did. Okay, yeah. And I'm getting they could have altered some type of documents to try to cause somebody like to be under them with this POA, so they can like kind of like control their life or something like that. Yeah, to cause them some type of like death here, like to cause them a funeral, to cause them to like, yeah, be taken out unalive. And it's happening in real time. So this happening right now, or this is being seen right now. This happening right now. So they trying to do this. Alter medical documents, trying to make a mockery out of it. I'm getting, they want to try to humiliate this sacred servant shaman. Alter medical documents with this POA. It's like they could be trying to say that there's something wrong with this sacred shaman, sacred servant shaman. I keep saying sacred shaman. Sacred servant and shaman. Okay. Shamanic sacred servant is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say S. Okay, I'm gonna just say sacred shamanic sacred servant. All right. Yeah. So they could have been trying to like say that that this sacred servant shaman passed away. They could have been trying to say that. They could have been trying to make it seem like they passed away already, like. And then after that, they was probably trying to like get them kidnapped, okay, to try to like have them unalive so they can keep up with whatever lie this is that they had already told here. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. Yeah, that's what they did. This is crazy. The lengths that people will go to hold up a lie. That's why it's unsafe. It's unsafe to be around people who will lie on you, because they're creating an environment for you that's unsafe. You can't trust them. You don't know what they might do, what they might try to get you involved in. Nothing is not. Yes, I can't make this up. Coughing in reverse. I can't make it up, y'all. They was really trying to say that this person was like not alive or something like that. They were trying to make something. They was crazy. Like they probably on the verge of taking themselves out or something. Yeah, sacrificial lamb at the bottom. They was trying to sacrifice this person like a daggone sacrificial lamb. Divine, it's a divine union coming in, I'm thinking, for this shamanic sacred servant. Oh wow, gifts, flowers, cards, and candy, divine union. Yes. I'm getting it. Somebody was heavily surveillancing with the surveillance card next. Yes. Oh my God, look what's next. Roses. So somebody is surveillancing somebody coming in to try to a rental car. Somebody's a surveillancing someone coming, or it's a trap. Dues paid. Dues paid. It's a trap. Stand your ground. Commitment. Private detective. New beginning here. Detached. Teamwork, self-esteem, efforts, beauty day, yeah, violation of your rights, yes, boundaries, yes, compromise, no, nope, communication, persistent, tree hugger, freedom, trust fund a will, unethical, pregnant, empath, hacked. Man, they was surveillancing, right, this sacred shamanic sacred servant. They was surveillancing their divine unions. Yes, they was surveillancing them. Yup. And I'm getting, they could have been trying to contact whoever they was that they was like dating. Okay, yeah, that union. They could have been surveillancing that union. Yeah, that union that this shaman had with whoever. Okay, yeah. And they was trying to like get this person to get on board with them. Like I'm getting, they hit up the person that they was with, then this divine union with, okay, and they probably offered them a car or something like that. They probably offered them some money or something like that to like do something against this their own person, their own like divine counterpart. That's crazy. Their divine mate, their divine mate. And I'm getting it, they went for it, okay? It's ain't dues paid, it's a trap. So it's like somebody was supposed to come in, stand your ground, yeah, commitment. Somebody was supposed to come in, right? somebody did come in, I'm getting, as a divine counterpart of this shamans. And I'm getting that they was paid to do so. Okay, they was trying to trap them. Somebody was behind the scenes trying to trap them. But I'm getting that they couldn't trap them. They couldn't trap them. Because why? This shaman had already paid their dues. This shaman was not about to be no daggone sacrificial lamb here, okay? With this coffin in reverse, it's like they had already made plans to unalive this person, okay? And they was trying to use that divine union to do it. And I'm getting a divine mate went for it, but wasn't able to fulfill this. I'm getting they couldn't really been in love with this shaman here. They was trying to take this person out and sacrifice them. Yes, they was. They were trying to sacrifice this shaman here. Yes. But this shaman had already paid their dues. That's why they couldn't collect from this shaman, because they paid their dues already. And it was a trap. But I'm getting it. This shaman stood their ground against this commitment here that this person was trying to come in and bring to them here. Yeah, because they knew it was a trap here. A private detective, okay, was on the scenes of all of this, okay? New beginning here. Yeah, this shaman went on a new beginning here. Okay, this shaman went on a new beginning. I'm getting that this person came in, try to do some type of spell work or witchcraft on this shaman, right? And after they took the bait, right? And I'm getting that this shaman was like, I'm going on a new beginning. Forget this person. They started seeing something about this person that wasn't right, and they moved away from them. They started seeing the trap that they were trying to put them in, right? And I'm getting right around that time, it was a private detective that was put on some type of mission to surveillance this shaman. What the surveillance called? Yeah. It was like they was on a mission to surveillance this shaman or whatever. I'm getting it could have been something that whoever was behind the scenes orchestrating this whole thing against this shaman was trying to have them like investigated, or it could have been this person is divine union they was with, right? That they detached from, that they went on a new beginning from, could have had done to try to have them investigated here. Yeah. But this shaman detached. This shaman had did everything to have a new beginning and detach from them. Yep, they detached from them. Yes. And this person who they was in a divine union with that portrayed them was working as a team with these people to try to like lower this shaman's self-esteem here. They put in a lot of effort to do this, man. Yes, but with this beauty day, it's like this shaman just kept on showing up for themselves. Yes. Yes, they just kept showing up for themselves, kept loving themselves, kept on just, directing all their energy towards themselves, okay, inward, doing the inner work here, okay, not allowing nothing that's dealing with a connection, a relationship to break them, okay, moving on with their life. Yes, they knew that they knew this person was violating their rights, okay, violation of your rights, okay, and all this could just be saying that whoever this is behind the scenes that's doing this with this sibling card, working with this divine mate that came in, divine union that came in for this shaman, they was literally violating their siblings' rights, or could it be their siblings' child's rights, doing this to them, orchestrating this whole thing. Yeah. But this shaman had boundaries here, okay? Nothing was like getting past these boundaries with this shaman. Like this shaman knew their boundaries here. Yeah, they wanted them to compromise their worth. But this shaman was like, nah, I'm good. And communicated that, okay? With confidence. Like, I'm okay, I'm good on you, okay? Yeah, I'm letting you know here. I'm getting this person stay persistent, though. This person stay persistent with trying to, like, do this to this shaman, sacred servant, their own freaking divine counterpart. Okay, yeah. But this shaman just kept on loving on themselves, kept on staying, like, connected with nature here. This is a tree hugger. This shaman, sacred servant, is a tree hugger. Okay, and is passionate about their freedom. Okay, and it's like, I'm getting them doing that, okay? Literally, them staying on a journey to love themselves is what allowed them to stay in this energy of being free. Okay, yeah, allowing them to like use whatever energy, whatever pain they could have felt, they could have just directed that energy towards them even more, love themselves even more. And this is what allowed them to stay free here from this trap. okay, that they was literally trying to have them in. Yes, trust fund or will, right? And then we have unethical, right? So, excuse me, it's a trust fund or a will here that I'm getting this shaman is attached to in some way. And this is what they was like probably discussing behind the scenes with this divine counterpart. This is probably why they even took this bribe here. I'm getting was a bribe. And I'm getting it with this unethical. It's like somebody who was supposed to be like trustee, or somebody who was supposed to be the one overseeing this whole thing, dealing with this trust here. It was like they was being unethical with the way they was managing and handling this this shaman's I'm gonna say assets, or I'm gonna say not even assets, property. Yeah, property. Yep. And it's like with this pregnant card, they could have been saying that this person was pregnant, man. They could have been saying this person is pregnant, and this could have been an unethical thing that they were saying, that this person is pregnant and they need somebody to take care of them, and we take care of them here, something like that. They were saying they was pregnant. They was doing something unethical behind the scenes to try to tap into this trust fund money.